morning, it's day 4, it's Friday. I have a short day today, so I don't have to pack as much food. So here's 4 ounces of chicken, about 100 grams of veggies, and then 200 grams of rice, which is gonna be pretty filling. I don't know if I'm gonna really take a lunch, eat it during work or after work. And then of course I have my 2 yogurts. Keeping it simple, guys, in case you haven't noticed, this is the 4th day, and I think I've had yogurts every single day. Probably chicken every single day, I think. And then today, since it's a rest day, I'm not going to the gym, mostly because I can't fit it into my schedule. My husband has watch today, and then so he's not gonna be home till late, so I have to get off early enough to get the kids, etc., etc. So I've decided to have it be a low carb day as well, because my weight's been increasing the past 3 days on these macros, and I'm kind of like bummed that under 2,000 calories, between 19 and 2,000 is my maintenance. I wish it was higher than that. I thought it was higher than that. I feel like it was when I was lighter weight. But also when I looked up these macros during my show prep, it was obviously a lot different of a time, very different time in, my training. And also I was doing a little bit more cardio. So I don't have time for that cardio as of right now. I'm trying to get to work on time, get off in time to see my kids and stuff. So priorities, right? So I think I'm going to reduce my macros after today. Today I'm going under carbs by 40 grams. So fat is still 60, protein is still 130, and then carbs today are going to be 190. So you'll see what that looks like, and then I'll let you know if I decide to pack more. I need to log it. I haven't logged it yet. I should have done it last night, but I didn't. And I will see you next time. Hey guys, so I decided to make a shake for breakfast because I'm not having my pre-workout. I don't have any caffeine. Not gonna go and drink coffee or anything like that because I don't like it unless it has some sugar in it. So I'm not gonna do that. So I made my shake and it's huge, and so hopefully it'll keep me satiated throughout the day or most of it. I may or may not eat my yogurts that I packed, and I'm definitely gonna save my chicken meal, even though it's in my purse, until I get home, like for dinner. So these are my confessions. So I got this tin knowing what was inside of it, but I opened it up because it had nuts, right? And so if you look in here, there's lots of nuts gone. They got these like candied peanuts. Can you see that? And then they have regular, like salted-ish, I don't know why it's not focusing, salted kind of peanuts. And then they have these ones that have more sugar on them. I don't know, is there another one in here? So like these types of nuts. So I ate quite a bit of those. I didn't weigh them out. And so I'm guessing I had about 2 servings of peanuts. Didn't have the chocolate, and I obviously didn't open up the malt balls. But anyway, so that's that. And I ate a couple on purpose, thinking that it wouldn't be cheating, but then I was like, this tastes a lot like sugar, and it has sugar on it. So I logged 2 servings of candied peanuts, but let this be a lesson. So I could totally like throw my hands up in the air right now. Day 4, didn't meet my challenge, whatever, and be done with it. But this is what happens when people diet. They screw up with like one little taste of something, and then they spend the rest of their day binging on food. So I'm gonna get back on track, not eat any more sugar for the rest of the time, and not make any more stupid mistakes, because I still have another 8 days left. So I'm gonna do that. Not eat sugar for the next 8 days, and I'll still have the benefits of what I set out to do in the beginning, which was to reduce my cravings at the end of this time period so that I can like not eat sweets every day. So technically what I want to do after all this is only have 1 day where I have treats a week. That's kind of pushing it, I think, but I'm gonna try and do it. And so this kind of goes along with that, because I had my sweet today, then I'm not gonna have sweets for another 8 days. So wouldn't have picked candied nuts to do it, but they are kind of candied, so it is what it is. And then today's my low carb day. that was a gift from work, and this is a gift from work too. And so I'm gonna give this to my kids and they'll finish it, which I need to go pick them up. So I'm gonna go do that. For work, I ended up having most of that shake, and then I had a yogurt. Did I have both? No, I didn't have my second yogurt or my meal, which is right here. So I'll have this a little bit later, my yogurt, and then I just have eggs left for my meals. So, is that right? Just eggs? Ooh, that's not very much food, right? So since today was rest day, I am lower carbs, and I didn't tell you why, but the reason is because I'm not burning as much calories, obviously. So instead of eating those calories and burning them off, since I'm not burning them off, I'm not going to eat them. That's the idea. So anyways, I will see you next time I decide to eat. That's my confession.